Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Be Honest. So today I was doing nothing, and of course because of this wonderful quarantine, and a new friend of mine on Facebook asked me for some pointers. Girl, I'm only just having fun. I'm not a professional, just having fun like the rest of us. So I filmed a couple just short little few minute, 10-minute videos talking about, first was some foundation pointers I use. Then we talked a little bit about contouring and highlighter and plastic surgery. Oh, and mascara, because mascara is important. So we must talk about mascara. So I figured I would throw them all together in one little compilation video for everyone else to look at, because why not? And today I have on the full collection of Bloodlust. Sickening. Who doesn't love Bloodlust? Thanks. Enjoy. Hey, so I'm back with just a little video about the highlight and contour. Nothing too fancy. So I have the KKW. It's double-sided. So this is after you already have your primer and whatnot. Now I already have a full face on. I didn't do any contouring. I did a little highlight, but we could do more. So, you put your concealer, and your foundation, and then you want to add, it's really just like, it's like drawing on yourself with a crayon. Put a little line there and there. And then I like a brush, but you could use, your beauty blender or whatever brand that's not a ripoff, like I said before, and just work it in. But you want to work it down. You want to take your cheekbone down. So the cheekbone down and blend it in. Just to accentuate in here a little bit. Some people like to do it on their nose as well. Now I'm going to bring out the Smashbox one that I was telling you about. So this is all your powders. I like this better personally. You could get a little more definition. Now I'm sure you could like pick and choose which colors work best for you. I'm a little ghetto with this because I feel like they blend nicely together. I'll like dip the brush through the whole thing, just knock a little off. And then you're gonna do the same thing. I like a fan brush. This is Tarte, I believe. Tarte has a nice fan brush. You do the same thing. You do the same thing. You just follow your cheekbone. That's why I like the fan brush. And the fan brush is also good if you want to make your nose look a little slender. Put a little smidge on each side. On the nose, it's hard to tell with the lighting right here, but you can see the cheekbone definition I'm talking about right in there. So this here has like a bronzer and contour all in one. See, this is good. I forget where I got her, but it's Smashbox and they're wonderful. So you could find that bitch everywhere. All right, so you'll just keep working that in to whatever. It just depends on how dramatic you want it. I don't do this often. Like I highlight, but I don't contour every day. Like that's not my go-to. I like a more paler look, so that's why I just use my foundation and concealer, the Clinique one, because I don't like to add the dark colors. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the 4 different Jeffree Star highlighters. We have the Skin Frost, which this is the liquid frost. This one's very liquidy. You can see it's like dripping off the wand. You just could put a little dab on your hand. You squeeze a little top of it. Now this one goes on very wet. So I like to take a brush and kind of like beat it into your hand a little bit. I mean, it makes a mess, but you could see the shimmer on there. See that? And then this you would just take on like the apple of your cheek and just put a little bit. Sometimes I'll take a smaller brush with this because it is very, very bright. So just put it on the smalls of your cheek, like in here a little bit. You can put it off the bottom of your eye here too, depending on what eyeshadow you want to do for the day. That's my least favorite. I do love it. It's beautiful. You can see it's blinding, but it's just not my favorite. It's workable. The next is the Skin Frost. I grabbed Crystal Ball because that one you could wear with everything pretty much. This is more on the white side. You could see, look at it on my finger. So this one you could even just take on your finger and just dab it. The pink look that you saw the other day, that was like this too. I put some of the highlighter on my eye. So you could just make that girl even sparkly, just smacking it over some eyeshadow. You could even do that with like a cheap whatever eyeshadow you have and just throw a nice glittery highlighter over it, because why the hell not? Then we have Supreme Frost. That's like one step above the last one. This one is even more blinding, and it comes in all different colors. So see that one there? This one I picked Hypothermia because I'm wearing so much purple. And this one, you could do these with the brushes as well. Same deal. Follow your upper cheekbone. You know, you could do the bridge of your nose. You could do just a little boop on the tip of your nose. Some gals put it above their lip. I like doing that sometimes. Sometimes I will take a bigger brush and go all the way on the sides of my head too, like up in here, you know, just to add a little sparkle. Now, my favorite is his newest addition to the family. We have Extreme Frost. This is the latest. They come in this really cool box. It's gorgeous. This is for the Bloodlust collection, so this has purple in it, and I'm already wearing this hooker today. But I'll add a little more. This is very, very pigmented. Like I think he describes it as like diamond, like crushed up diamonds, and it pretty much is. Like even just swatching this, like so much more. Look at that. It's crazy. So this one's cool. You put that on there, like you see it. It's crazy. Like you could see the shimmer in it. It's really, really pretty. This is my favorite. I have it in all four, all four shades. There's a bluish tint, a pink tint, and then just like a crystal. They're amazing. Some days I don't, like if I'm lazy or running late for work, I'll just put on a little foundation, a little primer first. Remember, primer first. Foundation, concealer, whatevs, do all that. If I don't have time for a full makeup look, I'll just take one of these and hit it with a brush, you know, a tighter brush. This one's a little big for it, but you take your brush and you could use this as eyeshadow. See, it's amazing. They're a little pricey though. Jeffree Star, she be asking like $50 for these things, but it's worth every penny. It's amazing. I love it. Buy 20 of them. That's what I did. No, just kidding. All right, so that's it. That's my opinion on how to do just a little bit of contour, but highlight to the gods. Highlight everywhere. Like I love highlighter. Bronzer, I mean, some girls live for it. I know the drag gals do, because it'll make your cheekbones look smaller. It'll narrow your nose. I believe if you could, I did a lesson one time with a girl from Urban Decay, and she had talked about doing it up in this area too, in your forehead area, because it could, I guess, make your forehead look a little smaller. I've never really messed with that. You know, the cheekbone, the nose, you know, in your jawline area or whatever, but to each their own. But highlighter, I live and die for it. All right, well, if you have any other questions, let me know. Thanks.